This is a provider website tutorial on how to add participant mailing information to your SPI for existing program dates. Rhodes Scholar provides you with the ability to enter information into your SPI so that it appears in the participant mailings. By using this new functionality, the mailing will be sent to participants by our print vendor, either by email or print depending on the participant's preference. This video will take you through the steps for adding the new information into your SPI. The participant mailing will include many details from your SPI, such as your location, accommodation, transportation, and daily itinerary descriptions. It will also include photos, forms, and attachments, which will be described in more detail under a separate tutorial called Participant Mailing Attachments. A third tutorial summarizes the layout of the information in the mailing and describes how you will preview the mailing before you approve it for distribution by mail and email. The new participant mailing information fields are in a new section of the SPI header called Participant Mailing Information. Whether you are creating a new SPI, editing a SPI, or initiating a SPI change, navigate to the SPI itself to see the new fields. Here you will see fields for health and safety information, money matters, telephone, customs, and other information. These new fields do not appear on the Rhodes Scholar website, but are an important part of the participant mailing and are used in addition to the existing SPI fields to make a comprehensive piece. The Help page will describe each field or provide you with an example of the information that you should enter. Many are not applicable to programs in the USA, so you can skip those that are not relevant for your program. Be sure all non-applicable fields are left blank in order for that section to be left out of the mailing. If you enter NA or a dash, the section will appear unnecessarily instead of being suppressed. For example, for a domestic program that has no customs information, if you enter NA, the mailing will include the section Customs Information followed by NA. Here are some other tips and words of advice. You can copy and paste text into any field. If you paste more character than the field allows, you will receive an error message once you attempt to save your changes. You will then need to edit and reduce your text to fit into the allotted character count. Watch out for and avoid using returns. A return in any text field makes the mailing layout look awkward. Don't use HTML code in your text to manipulate how something looks on the website. The code will print in the mailing. Spell words out completely. For instance, Eastern Standard Time, not EST, and avoid local terms and other abbreviations. When you have finished entering your information, at the bottom of the SPI header, click the Spell Check button, and then click the Save link to save your entries. 4 current fields of the SPI header have been lengthened so that more detailed information can be entered for the mailing. In the General Information section, the time zone and electricity fields were expanded. In the Travel Information section, the required inoculation section was expanded. And in the Transportation Information section, the Transfers for Independent Travelers field was expanded. The Help page has specific examples for each field. Another area that was enhanced for the mailing is the accommodation records. These records now include 2 fields: ship phone number and email address. The Help page will tell you what to enter here. Now let's scroll down the page where you will see new sections that have been added to store participant mailing information. They are Web Links, Notes, and Program Staff, which will be described in this video. Also, SPI Attachments and Participant Mailing Covers and Attachments, which will be described in more detail under a separate tutorial called Participant Mailing Attachments. Let's start with Web Links. They can either be added here, or if they will be used for multiple programs, added once in the SPI master list and then copied into the SPI you are working on. To add a web link directly to the SPI, click on the Add New Link. Complete the necessary information regarding the link. Click the ABC Spell Check button to check for spelling errors, then click the Save link. If you also want to save the web link record to the SPI master list, check the Save to Master box before clicking the Save link. Your record will save unless a record with the same name already exists on the SPI master list. Alternatively, you can copy a web link record from your SPI master list by clicking on the Copy from Master link. If you have web link records on your SPI master, you will see a list from which you can copy. The list will filter out any records that already exist on the SPI. Check one or more boxes and click on the Copy Selected Records button to copy the master SPI records to the SPI. You will see a message that the record was copied successfully. Click the Back to SPI link to return to the date SPI, where you will see the records you just copied. Next, let's add a note, which is information not collected elsewhere that you want to include in the participant mailing. Click on the Add New link to add a notes record. Complete the necessary information. You will also need to specify which participant mailing your note will appear in. Domestic programs have just one mailing, while international and Adventures Afloat programs have 2 mailings. Click the ABC Spell Check button to check for spelling errors, then click the Save link. Next, we want to associate program staff to this SPI. Group leaders, site coordinators, instructors, and/or emergency contacts are stored on the organization's program staff list, found on the Provider Information tab of this website. You will add staff here so that you can associate these staff to your program date SPIs for inclusion in your participant mailings. This page will first prompt you to select a staff member from your organization's staff list, if any exist. You will see their name, phone number, and role. You can select one and edit their information as it pertains to their role as a group leader, site coordinator, instructor, or emergency contact. Click the Save link. If you don't see the staff person you need, you must enter their information first before you can associate them to the SPI. Click the Add Program Staff link on the right side of the page, which is a shortcut to your organization's staff list. A new window opens. You will see any existing staff records. Clicking on the name displays more details for the selected record, such as company, work and cell phone numbers, title, and biography. Clicking on the email address opens a new email message on your email client. Click the New Program Staff link. Complete the necessary information regarding the staff member. Select a role, which can be edited when you select this staff member on the SPI itself. Click the ABC Spell Check button to check for spelling errors, then click the Save link. Close this window. When you are directed back to the Program Staff page, click the Refresh Program Staff link on the right side of the page to see your new entry. Select the staff person and choose their role. Click the Save link. This concludes a tutorial on entering information into your SPI for the participant mailing. The Participant Mailing Attachments video tutorial will describe how to include photos, forms, and attachments. The Preview Participant Mailing video tutorial summarizes the layout of the information in the mailing and describes how you will preview the mailing before you approve it for distribution by mail and email. There are a variety of help resources available to you. In addition to the help pages, you can click the yellow help icons next to the various sections of the SPI to see definitions and examples of all fields. On the Resources tab, you will find the Participant Mailing Input Guide for instructions on how to enter all of the information. And don't forget that you can contact the Operations Help Desk if you have any questions about this process. Call them at 617-457-5565, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, or email them at progops@rhodescholar.org.